What's up, guys? So, Umbra was released into AUT probably around a month ago. Week maybe, month and a week, I don't know. But around a month ago, they released Umbra Rework. um, it was a pain to get. Um, basically, you need, um, you need Heavenly Nectar, Godly Doctor's Poison, uh, fragment of whatever. It was like 4 legendary items you needed. And um it's a pretty hefty task. But there are some here, I'll just show some easier ways to get the monochromatic orb because I know people need that. And I know people are looking for Tales of the Universe and like probably some other rare items because for some reason I can't get them whenever I try to grind. But this is the Slayer quest in PC. This boss has a about 30% chance to give you the Tales of the Universe, which you need 4 of for the quest, which is you should probably get 4. Because then you can't get it otherwise, but this boss can give you monochromatic orbs. I don't know the chance, but there's a chance. There's some percentage involved. Otherwise, for Heavenly Nectar, I recommend you just farm curses a ton. That's what I did. Well, no, that's not what I did, but I kind of just went over here, you know, and a little bit of this, but, it does work from farming curses. I got this one from farming curses. How does this even look? Yeah, so legendary item, no appearance. That's great. Gotta love when that happens. But, yeah, I'll showcase it. So, the dashes are different. Be careful when farming the boss, because the dashes, they they're weird in a way that they can clip through things sometimes. Because the dash isn't like, this dash is more of a teleport. You can see how it like teleports to, I think, halfway and then all the way. But it's not your like speed, like normal dashes. It's like a little like a speed boost kind of thing. This dash is just a teleport, so be wary. But this is also really good for like escaping because the cooldown is very low. The M1s, it's two AoE hits and one like and 2 normal M1s. So keep in mind I have the deferred trait, so I do different damage, but the block, it's pretty different. Has like a little kind of thing. The pose, you summon like one different version of yourself and another one of your swords, so it's pretty cool. The grab sadly costs heat, so here, the grab is, if they're in, it's kind of like a beatdown grab in the, like, you know, the cars beatdown and stuff, where if they were in that circle at any point of time, they will be grabbed by it, which is kind of good. I think it works that way. So, Piercing Void, this is a really good combo starter and a really good way to catch people. First you press it, and it does that, and then if you press it again, without, like, it being cancelled or something, it teleports you there and does a wide AoE. I'll show the AoE because you can whiff the first thing, and then press it again, and it does pretty good AoE. Sky Shatterer, it's basically just long slash. It's pretty good for catching people from a distance. Here, I'll show how it looks. It's pretty good for catching people from a distance. You can see it has a decent range. It doesn't need any heat as well, so yeah. I usually throw out these two moves when I try to catch someone if they're like kind of doing a little weird battle maneuver that every AOT player does when they're in a fight, kind of like they're squaring up in WWE or something. For empty mist, this one consumes heat, so you have to have at least like 50 heat for it to do the full version. Hold up. Ooh. Let's see what that is. So you need at least 50 heat for it to do the full version. Let me show it. Oh. No way I crashed. Alright, picking up from what I was saying before, you know, it crashed and everything. Empty mist, you need 50 heat. Oh my god. You need minimum 50 heat for it to do the full version, but you could just tap it and then let it do that version, but it's kind of pointless because that is a long wind up for that, and it only does like 18 damage. So, yeah, real quick. Oh, wait, what am I doing there? Okay, so the full version does some pretty good damage, as you can tell. It's pretty good for farming bosses and stuff. And that's without Buso Haki, so I highly recommend that you get Buso Haki on this. Then we have Snowstorm Helix, which is a pretty good move. It does 2 slashes, and then teleports you forward a bit and does like a snowstorm thing, like a hurricane. It starts in the center and then goes whoosh, all over the place, kind of. It does some pretty good damage. I'll explain what the true damage in this bar is a little later. Then there's the ultimate. Only land this if you're really confident that you can land it without giving kind of a waste. It does look cool though. Yeah. It does look pretty cool, but I'd rather like not use it because it's not the greatest thing in the game. Okay. Wind Shower is something you need from Mastery 9, which is gonna take you a while to get, but I'll do Clear Clouds first. Basically, when you activate the move, you slash at everything near you. It's a pretty large range, you know. You can see I just hit like everything in like about this range, which is pretty good if you're catching a runner and you have some heat left. Otherwise, you'd probably be better off just using Wind Shower. Here, I'll show it again. You could see that massive range. Look at that. It doesn't do too much damage, but it's still pretty reliable at long ranges. Here, now I'll show Wind Shower. Remember, you need Mastery 9 for this, which will take you a while to get. So, that first hit freezes them in place. So even if they dash away, they can't punish you if they get hit by that. Because they can't move. Then it does a decent amount of damage after that. Okay, now I'll use Sovereign. Keep in mind your awakening will be different. Okay, so it's a pretty good awakening. I'll discuss the passives a little later, but the awakening is very nice. I like the awakening. Keep in mind though, your awakening will be a lot more like, whoa, like all cool and stuff, because my skin has the most quiet awakening ever. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't come from like soothing sounds before you fall asleep or something. The grab is the same, wind shower is the same, but I'll showcase it again anyway. So once you pop awakening, oh yeah, awakening needs mastery 1 by the way, so you actually need to complete the quest to get awakening, which yeah, it's a cool detail. You get a funny little thing over here. Again, I'll discuss the passives of the awakening a little later, because it's, oh my god. Someone just started calling me, my bad. Basically, your M1s are the same. Here. I'll show the moves really quick. Hold on, let me, like, get rid of this music. But yes, it plays music, but when you pose, it gets rid of it. Okay, so E-move, Swallowing Void. This is, I believe, the first move you get for your awakening. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It does good damage, and it's a really good combo starter. Like, it's not only a combo starter, but if you somehow catch them in M1s and then do that, you can do like something like this. I'll showcase that move later, but you saw that damage. Umbra's pretty overpowered. Next we have Devastation. I believe this is after you get Whirlwind, which is fair. This is a very good move. I don't even have to, I just press it once and look at all this. Oh. I hit the counter dummy, so it canceled it, but yeah, if you get hit, it cancels the move, which kind of stinks, but you saw that. It's, you slash forward a bit, then you slash in all directions, then you like throw a big sword in the middle, then a big sword appears in the middle, and it does damage over time. Yeah. It's really good if someone's trying to keep their distance from you. Then we have Fallen Leaves. Yeah, so Umbra's Awakening, you should get used to the moves being overpowered, because yes, you saw that high damage, well, pretty decent damage move with 0 startup. Look at this. You can't react to that. If you're close range, you just can get hit by that if they have a decent amount of heat. And keep in mind about this, Umbra, if you're in Awakening, you passively regenerate up to 20 heat. Which means I can M1 like 3 times without any funny trait like helping me with that, and I just have Fallen Leaves. Oh, keep in mind, this costs 30 heat, this costs 30 heat, this costs 0 heat, this costs 50 heat, this costs 0 heat, this costs 25 heat, and the V on both states also costs 25 heat. The ultimate in base costs 75 heat. Sovereign Awakening costs all of your heat, 100 heat. And the T move in base costs I think 50 heat maximum and 0 heat minimum, because it's a kind of like the Planet Shaper barrage thing where you like hit them a lot. Alright, I'll show the Whirlwind next. This has a pretty good startup, but no one really expects it. And, well, you could expect it, but it does a lot of damage and it knocks them back really far. So I suggest that you use it like, this is how I would use it. I'm like fighting him right now, right? So I would like kind of like shimmy left and right while using it, so I don't get hit with any like gun attacks or whatever. And so they're also like, I don't know, it tends to work like that. I'll save G for last, for the last one, but threefold slice. All of these slices have hitboxes, which is very, very overpowered if you're like really close to them, and they just somehow decide, hey, what if I like try to hit them? This has iframes, by the way. Yeah, it does a pretty good damage. Again, the true damage is part of this bar, I'll explain that later. Then, Wind Shower, it's the same thing. It's pretty nice. Sword Impalement, if you hold it, the hitbox becomes larger, and it caps out at about this. When you release it, everyone in the range gets hit by a sword. Yeah, it's pretty good with crowd control. G, Ascended Punishment. This is... yeah. It's, it's something, alright. So, it's... this move you can pop out whenever you want. It's the perfect move for literally every scenario, except if they're running, or except if they have a move that, like, ignores iframes. If they're, like, literally pushing against you, like, they're like they're all on you, what you would want to do is hit them with, 4M1, Swallow Void, and then another 4M1, and then you want to use it. The range is really large, so they're gonna be hit by a lot of it, and this you can move it until the hitboxes start coming out. So if you miss it, I don't know what to say. Just quit Umbra, honestly. Here, let me try this. Yeah, that works pretty well. Now I'm gonna explain the passives. So if I go to my moves. Basically, up to here, it says you regenerate up to 25 heat. From my experience, I only regenerate 20 heat. They probably nerfed it, but then forgot to change that. The Umbra bar. As it says, dealing damage with certain moves will fill up the bar. This is only moves that Umbra has, and I don't think M1s count. Upon reaching max bar, gain bonus movement speed, which is true. Bonus true damage, well, you don't really get any true damage in the first place, so this kind of just gives you true damage, and reduce stun. From what I heard, it does not stack with the true trait, which kind of stinks. Don't take my word for it. It could stack with there, but I'm not really sure. Reduced stun, I have not tested that, but that's probably a thing. Yes, you do sadly take more damage during the state. So, another thing, let me try to find the passive. Let me pull up the thing. For the last 3 masteries of Umbra, this, you can read this in the update logs, by the way, for the Umbra masteries. You get 3 passives, 1 per mastery. For mastery 10, you get the passive, doesn't have a name. Bonus true damage increases by 15% of special stat. That's what it says. So, Umbra has a little thing where you should put some stuff in special, because Umbra has 2 passives which kind of use special. Mastery 11, Sovereign. It's called Sovereign. Sovereign now heals 50% of max health. Basically, your ult, when you use it, it heals you. Here, let me show you. Let's go to attacking dummies really quick. A little bit of waiting. Here, I'll get my HP to around here, and then I'll pop Sovereign to show the, how pretty busted this is. If it could, hit me faster, that'd be nice. Alright. Now... yeah. So, it heals a pretty good amount of your health, which is nice. Next passive, Sovereign, now grants additional health stat based on 50% of special stat. This is only in your Sovereign mode. For example, as you can see, my max health before this was 660 because of, I put 25 into health, and my trait gives me 7 health. But now I have about 700 something, if it were to let me heal. Apparently it won't let me heal, but now I have like 750 or something. Which, honestly, that's pretty good, because if you pop ult early, you're gonna have a lot more health. Still, probably, it's a good idea to tank some damage before you pop ult, and to get some hits on them before you pop ult, because the base moveset will shred their HP. I had this one clip that I sadly did not save, even though I have metal. I have this one clip of a guy who was fighting me, right? And I used the T move and base on him with Buso Haki on, and then I used the Y move and base, and that did 250 damage. So that's pretty busted, I can't lie. Anyway, like, subscribe, it'd be really awesome. Maybe I'll post another video soon. See ya.